need to talk about where we are right now. On August 27th of this year, I am officially turning 30. And as I watch the milestone approach over the next 3 months, something inside my brain has completely clicked. I'm not casually sliding into my 30s carrying my old patterns, lingering self-doubt or sloppy habits that belong in the past. Instead, I'm using these next 2 months to step into the absolute best and the most powerful version of myself from inside out. Welcome to my personal lifestyle laboratory. If you're an ambitious but slightly confused millennial navigating the same transition, I am telling you to lace up your shoes because we are executing the strategy together. In her life-changing book, Tiny Beautiful Things, Cheryl Strayed wrote a truth that completely electrifies what we're doing right now. She said real change happens in the deep level of daily small choices. You don't have to change your whole life tomorrow, you just need to change the next hour. For the next 60 days, we are going to attack our hours with clinical precision. And we are breaking down this transformation into 3 highly intentional, explosive phases. Grab your notebook and let us build your new blueprint right now. Phase 1, the internal detox. We cannot build a high leverage future if your mental and physical baseline are completely cluttered by background noise. For the first 20 days, our sole objective is to lower your stress and clear the mental fog. Habit number 1, no screens for the first 60 minutes. When you wake up and instantly scroll through your phone, you flood your brain with cheap, unpredictable spikes of dopamine. It completely fries your focus for the rest of the day. For the next 60 days, the first hour of your day is completely screen-free. No exceptions. Look at sunlight, drink your water, and let your mind wake up at peace. Habit number 2, social circle cleanup. Look closely at your daily chat logs and call history. In psychology, it is proven that we literally absorb the stress and negative outlooks of people around us. If a connection constantly drains your battery or thrives on digital complaints, take the step, subtly mute the notifications. You will need all the energy for your transformation right now, so protect your bandwidth fiercely. Habit number 3, the nightly brain dump. You aren't unable to sleep because you're broken. You are unable to sleep because your brain treats unwritten tasks as emergencies. Every single night before you close your eyes, write down every single thought, task, or worry on a simple notepad. Offload the mental weight so your mind can actually rest. Phase 2, physical and grooming alignment. You implement this phase from day 21 to 40. Once the mental static is cleared out, we move into the physical container. Your body, your skin, and your presentation are the physical engine that carry your ambition. If your physical machine looks or feels sloppy, your mindset will mimic that state. Habit number 4 is fix your sleep clock. Stop treating your sleep schedule like a random lottery. Pick a firm, non-negotiable wake-up time and stick to it even on a Sunday. I'm not going to preach you to sleep early or wake up early because I personally do not follow that. But I still have a standard wake-up time and I stick to it. When your body clock stabilizes, your stress hormone drops, your energy returns, and your morning brain fog completely vanishes. Habit number 5, the real food rule. For the middle 20 days, we are dropping heavy, processed delivery meals that mess with your health. Science shows that nearly 90% of your body's serotonin, which is the chemical that makes you feel happy and stable, is produced in your gut. Don't complicate it, just eat whole, simple foods. Just for these 60 days, try to treat your meal like a fuel and not as an emotional escape. Habit 6, consistency first skincare. I believe you must have understood the theme of our habits. We are stripping down all the fancy and we are only sticking with basics. Drop the complicated 10-step viral skincare routine. You only need 3 things done with absolute discipline. A gentle cleanser, a solid moisturizer, and sunscreen every day even when you're indoors. We are only aiming to protect the skin barrier and reduce inflammation. Understand one thing in skincare. Consistency always beats expensive products. Habit number 7, low friction hair care. Hair health is a direct reflection of internal nutrition and basic scalp hygiene. If you're still stuck in the notion that you will only have to wash your hair once a week, you will have to come out of it. This is not the 90s. The amount of stress, the amount of dirt, the amount of pollution, the amount of grime you carry on your scalp cannot handle a weekly once wash. Wash your hair regularly to keep the scalp clean of oil and buildup. Use a simple nourishing hair oil once a week. And stop using heavy heat style tools without protection. Keep it simple, clean, healthy, and natural. Habit number 8, high standard daily grooming. True grooming isn't about looking fancy. It is about looking sharp, organized, and intentional. All you'll have to do is iron your daily basic clothing, manage your facial hair, and pick a signature perfume for yourself. For me, anything citrusy or aqua would make my day. When you look crisp and put together, you tell the world that you respect yourself. Habit number 9, add movement into your day. You don't need to do killer cardio workouts that leave you exhausted. Just do 30 minutes of intentional strength training, yoga, or a brisk walk in the nature. Think of this as activities trying to build your stamina and posture alignment. Walk with your shoulders back and chin high. Your posture signals your competence to the world. Phase 3, the mindset coating and identity anchor. The final 20 days are where the true leverage happens. This is where we seal the physical progress with an ironclad mindset that carries you confidently into a brand new decade of execution. Habit number 10, say no without explaining. Stop over explaining your boundaries. If you don't want to attend a social gathering that drains your battery, simply say, I won't be able to make it this time, but thank you for thinking of me. With a full stop. In psychology, people pleasing is just fear wearing a polite mask. I have learned it the hard way, but I hope you take it soon in your life. A firm professional is a respected professional. Habit number 11, build real competence. Spend 45 minutes every day updating your actual real world assets. Work on that paper, sort your applications, structure your emails, or just read high value books. True, unshakable confidence doesn't come from mirror affirmations. It comes from real world achievements. Habit number 12, the final habit, the 2-minute evening review. Before you fall asleep, spend 2 minutes visualizing yourself executing your next day with absolute poise, calm, and intentional grace. This way, you are training your brain to actively look for opportunities that match this high value identity. And wrapping this all up, turning 30 isn't something to hide or fear from. In fact, the 30s are your new 20s, but the more matured and unbothered version of your 20s. It is the exact age where you finally stop caring about superficial opinions and start caring deeply about your own self-respect. This 60-day guide is my personal pact with myself, and I want it to be your pact too. Don't look at the massive mountain of next 2 months. Instead, focus entirely on winning the next hour. Wash your face, drink your water, and close the extra browser tabs and make the next choice a vote for the version of you that you will be proud to meet 60 days from now. Take a deep breath. You're entirely capable of rewriting your trajectory. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and let us execute this blueprint together. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.